Let's first talk about the 3 watercolor brush pens and a black wing matte pencil for sketching all of your birdwatching finds located on the front pockets and the spine pockets before we start the flip through of this journal. Each watercolor brush pen has dried watercolor pigments already in the tube. You fill the tube with water and you have a brush ready to add color to your sketches. Unscrew the cap and add water to the brush pens. Each brush pen has colors that will go gorgeously with your sketches, such as goldfinch, which is yellow gold color, hummingbird is a purple light violet color, and finch is a crimson deep rich vivid red color. The black wing matte pencil is ideal for drawing with a soft dark line. This graphic pencil glides effortlessly for bold shading and smooth writing. On to the flip through. The tassel is removable, containing 4 leather feathers, 3 real feathers, bird charms, and feather charms, along with the beads and hand-dyed cheesecloth that matches the batik fabric that is in the inside cover. The corners are reinforced with antique gold filigree corner pieces on the front and the back. This gorgeous journal has a removable closure that is made with 3 chains adorned with more feather charms, glass beads, and handmade fabric beads, sewn with small tiny seed beads. The front has 1 snap pocket and 1 open pocket hand-stitched with black embroidery thread. The spine has the same type of pockets with hand stitching in black embroidery thread. When you open up the journal, you see a gorgeous batik fabric with a fold-out, flip-up pocket. The belly band has a tuck spot to hold it down that you just gently move and it will flip up and the bottom will flip down. But before you flip it up, you have a great hidden writing space that unfolds in the tri-fold belly band. Once you flip up the belly band, you have a 2-tiered pocket that houses several hand-dyed tags. This flips open, and under this piece you have another pocket that holds a pad of watercolor paper ready to add your bird sketches to. When closing, just tuck the belly band back into the bottom pocket and insert the tab into the rustic label on the side. This closes the piece all back up and we're ready to get started on this journal. This journal has 5 signatures with an envelope in each signature. Each signature has 5 to 7 pages. The pages are commercially printed on 28-pound paper. I've included a few eco-dyed pages in each signature along with bird prints. In the pockets and tuck spots you have my own hand-painted feathers for journaling cards. This page has a small cigarette card with a bird. Cigarette cards were popular from the late mid-20th century. These are small illustrated bird cards with bird prints and a name of the bird on each card, a lovely addition to our Birdwatchers journal. In this envelope we have opened up the end so you can easily pull out a postcard-sized journaling card with graph lines and plenty of space to jot down notes on where you may have seen or spotted a bird. Look at the nest that is green embroidery thread that spells out the word nest on this envelope. This nest is layered with dyed cheesecloth. Flip the page and you have a tuck spot that has feather die cuts and a small cluster of ephemera to hold a vintage postcard. The bird pages are 3D'd off the page with foam tape and have bird labels under each bird, giving you the type of bird and where it may be found. Some of the bird labels go into the color of each bird. Each signature is tied with a tan-colored wax jute string with a bird charm on the end. This tiny pocket holds a small set of tags on a dahlia eco-dyed print. A belly band holding a field sketch of a bird with a place to add a date and finding location that will work great for a journaling card along with a postcard for more writing space. The backside of this envelope has 4 pieces of watercolor paper for you to add your own drawings to your journal. This truly is a one-of-a-kind unique bird-watching journal that I know you will be able to add your findings and drawings to. When you flip the page, the part of the envelope that you usually use for a closure is made into a tuck spot, along with another bird journaling card. The next piece of ephemera is a bird that I have transferred to a tea bag. This process is a bit tricky, and I included 3 of these pieces to this journal. An embroidered branch that I have painted. The envelope opens up with another field sketch of a black and white drawing of a bird. Here is the other tea bag transfer that I did with a bird in this coin envelope that has been hand-dyed. I think that these tea bag bird transfers are really unique. I get mesmerized looking at them and seeing the detail that you can get onto a tea bag. On this page, I have 3D'd the flower instead of the bird, backed with hand-dyed cheesecloth. Each flip of the page, you see eco-dyed dahlias and leaves along with birds on gorgeous digital pages. Here we have 2 feathers that are cut from lace that have been embroidered to the page with a giant X to hold them. You can see the giant X on both sides of the page. The cluster on this eco-dyed page is from a real dried leaf coated in varnish to help keep its shape. It may break in time, but I think that will add to the charm of this cluster over time. More 3D birds and labels identifying the birds. Belly bands holding a tiny postcard and a large hand-dyed tag. I just love these pages, and the dahlia eco-dyed pages add such vibrant colors to the journal. Another one of my hand-painted original feather journaling cards tucked into this corner pocket. This envelope has a side pocket with a small postcard. Inside you have another bird sketch in black and white. Add some of your watercolor brush pens to these sketches and make these birds your own. Keep flipping the pages and you come to a corner pocket that has been stenciled with feathers. I love these large hand-dyed tags. The toppers to the large tags have some of the batik fabric for a pull tab. And these black and white bird sketches are so cute and in all different positions. This little guy is standing on a branch along with another bird cigarette card. Inside this envelope you have a pull-out with a sketch that is waiting for you to add color to. But when you open this up, you get information on some great plants to plant in your garden that attract hummingbirds. Hummingbirds love red plants, and it gives you several ideas. Here we have another hand-dyed coin envelope that holds real feathers and die-cut feathers that you can include onto your pages. More corner pockets with hand-dyed tags, but this one has another of the bird tea bag transfers. I just love these, and it is hardly noticeable on this tag, but the texture and the feel make you want to turn it over and feel the tag. We have 4 more watercolor pages for your sketching and drawings, with a pull tab in the batik fabric and a charm. This is an original painting I did of a bird that is hand-stitched in black embroidery thread around the pocket. This pocket holds a long, skinny tag with a tassel that a junk journaler friend from Florida made me. The bird pocket is in front of a side pocket that holds a small postcard. Another original watercolor painting of a feather on this page will be a great journaling card. The 3D birds give so much dimension to a page, along with the useful information on the tag about a bird species. Hand-dyed tag in this pocket with embroidery thread and batik fabric topper. Side pockets full of tags and postcards. This side pocket is at the top of the page, so the tag and postcard pull out from the bottom. I have a sack in this signature, and it is made into a pocket holding a postcard. Another black and white sketch of a bird in this tuck spot. I just love these hand-drawn sketches. They add so much to this journal. As we keep flipping the pages of this journal, we come to another pocket filled with a journaling card with a tiny bird sketch at the bottom. Belly band with a large hand-dyed tag with a batik fabric topper. A real leaf cluster on this page. This journaling ticket has a bird on it and has the words, "Believe in yourself. In junk journaling, there are no mistakes, just unique creations. Just do it," along with a large journaling bird card. The other half of the sack is a large journaling card with all different types of feathers. The other side of this journaling card has a small bird sketch on the top of the card. A beautiful original hand-painted feather made into a journaling card along with a small cigarette bird card. Side pocket with a small postcard. And our last signature starts off with vintage prints of birds, with a flip-out stamped envelope that opens up and has a bird journaling card. I've also included 3 more identification labels of 3 more bird species. Maybe you will draw these types of species and can add the identification labels to your sketches, or you can use them in clusters to add to your journal. This long, skinny envelope has a small postcard, or add anything else you may find to include. More beautiful bird digitals with leaves going down the side of the page. Another gorgeous pocket on this page with a bird journaling card. Keep flipping the pages and find more birds with identification labels and a little cheesecloth. On this eco-print page with the leaves, we have a cluster with a real leaf that has been coated with varnish to preserve it. Look to the other side of the eco-print page and find another of my original hand-painted journaling cards that has been hand-stitched around the edge along with a cigarette card with another bird species. The bird digitals have a vintage vibe to them with the muted colors and flowers or leaves to make the birds stand right off the page. I love these colors and the possibilities to add your ephemera to the page or just leave as they are and add your bird sightings to the journaling cards. This long skinny envelope is ready to be filled with feathers or anything else you may find to include in your journal. This cluster has a tuck spot on the side for a tag. More journaling cards with bird sketches in this pocket. Watercoloring the feathers for this journal was so fun and adds such a nice addition to the pockets. And here we are to the back of the journal that is covered with the gorgeous batik fabric and a see-through pocket that has been sewn around the opening to house a journaling card with different types of eggs that different species of birds may lay, along with a ticket with my authenticity seal of my 78th journal and my signature. Hope you enjoyed this flip through, and see you next time with another junk journal. Bye now.